Welcome back to Dassi Insights. Today I want to talk about a situation that many people fear but few people are truly prepared for. It's a moment that can bring uncertainty, stress, and strong emotions into the workplace. Today's topic is what to do when your company is laying off employees and how both managers and employees can move through this moment with clarity, dignity, and strength. Before we begin, if you find value in thoughtful conversation about work, leadership, and personal growth, please take a brief moment to like this video and subscribe to Dassi Insights. Your support helps this channel continue these important discussions. Now, let us slow down and talk honestly. Layoffs are not just a business decision, they are a human experience. Behind every decision are people, responsibilities, families, and future. Whether you are a manager who must communicate difficult news or an employee who may be affected by it, this moment can feel heavy. It can shake confidence and create fear. But even in uncertain moments, there are ways to respond with calm and purpose. If you are a manager during layoffs, your role becomes more than a title. People look to you not just for information, but for stability. Your words, your tone, and even your silence carry weight. In times like this, clarity matters more than perfection. Employees don't expect you to have all the answers, but they do need honesty. Clear communication helps reduce fear. Simple language helps people understand what is happening without confusion. As a manager, it's important to stay grounded. Emotions may rise, both yours and others. Remaining calm doesn't mean being cold. It means being steady. When you speak with respect and transparency, you help people feel seen, even in difficult moments. Avoid unnecessary complexity. Say what you know and say what you don't know. This builds trust even when the message is hard. Managers also need to remember that listening is just as important as speaking. When people feel heard, they feel human. Even short moments of attention can make a difference. You can't remove the pain of a layoff, but you can avoid adding confusion or disrespect to it. Leading with empathy doesn't weaken authority, it makes it stronger. If you are an employee facing layoffs, the experience can feel personal, even when it's not. It's natural to feel worry, frustration, or fear. Your mind may move quickly to questions about stability, identity, and the future. In these moments, it's important to pause before reacting. Strong emotions are valid, but clear thinking protects you. One of the most important things you can do as an employee is to separate your worth from the situation. A layoff is not a judgment of your value as a person or a professional. It's often a business decision influenced by many factors beyond individual performance. Reminding yourself of this can help you stay grounded. During times of uncertainty, focus on what you can control. You can't control company decisions, but you can control your response. Staying professional even when emotions are strong helps protect your reputation and your confidence. Ask clear questions when appropriate and listen carefully to the answers. Information reduces fear. It's also important to take care of your mental space. Constant worry drains energy and makes it harder to think clearly. Give yourself permission to step back from constant speculation. Focus on the present moment and practical next steps instead of imagining worst case outcomes. Now, let us look at the shared space between managers and employees during layoffs. This is where culture is tested. This is where values either show themselves or disappear. Mutual respect matters deeply here. When both sides recognize the humanity in each other, the environment becomes less hostile and more constructive, even under pressure. Communication during layoffs should be simple and consistent. Mixed messages increase anxiety. Silence creates rumors. Clear, respectful communication helps people regain a sense of stability. Even when the message is difficult, clarity offers relief. Trust also becomes very important. Trust is not built by saying everything is fine when it's not. Trust is built by acknowledging reality and treating people fairly. When trust is present, people feel less alone in uncertainty. For managers, this is also a moment of self-reflection. Leadership is not only tested in success, but in challenge. How you show up now will be remembered. Acting with integrity, fairness, and respect leaves a lasting impression even on those who may be leaving. For employees, this moment can also be a turning point. While it may feel like an ending, it can also be a pause, a moment to reassess skills, goals, and direction. This doesn't mean forcing positivity or ignoring difficulty. It means allowing space for growth when the time is right. Throughout this process, patience is essential. Decisions may take time, information may come in steps, reactions may evolve. Allowing yourself and others time to process can reduce unnecessary conflict and stress. Layoffs often create a sense of loss, not just for those who leave, but for those who remain. Workplaces change, relationships shift. Acknowledging this helps everyone move forward more honestly. Ignoring it creates tension. In moments like this, dignity matters. How people exit, how people stay, and how people support one another defines the character of an organization and the individuals within. Acting with dignity doesn't remove difficulty, but it gives meaning to how it's handled. It's also important to remember that uncertainty doesn't last forever. Situations change, new opportunities appear, skills remain, experience continues to have value. Keeping perspective helps prevent fear from becoming permanent. Whether you are a manager or an employee, this moment calls for balance. Balance between emotion and reason. Balance between honesty and kindness. Balance between acceptance and action. Layoffs can challenge confidence, but they don't define the future. How you respond during uncertainty shapes what comes next. Staying calm, respectful, and thoughtful protects your inner stability and your professional integrity. As we come to the end of this reflection, remember this. Difficult moments at work are part of many professional journeys. They are not signs of failure. They are moments that ask for resilience, clarity, and humanity. When people treat each other with respect during uncertainty, strength emerges quietly but powerfully. Thank you for spending this time with us Insights. If this conversation helps you see layoffs from a clearer and calmer perspective, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. More thoughtful discussions about work, leadership, and life are coming. Until next time, stay grounded, stay human, and move forward with purpose. Take care.